Okay. Just give me 1 second. Hello. Yeah, I will be coming, but can you tell me the final admission fee? What it will be? It will be. Okay, I'll come today. I'll come today. Okay. Time I cannot confirm you because I need to go to office as well. So yeah, but I will be coming today anyway, anytime. Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay, okay, yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. I'll come there. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, let me share my screen. So are you guys practicing Fury as well, or you people are just using this GUI method? If anyone use
From GUI.
okay, but Fury you also
Fiori.
need to know at least the app name and all. At least you should know, okay? Because sometimes in interview this is being asked that what is the app name for sales order or what is the sale app name for invoicing. Okay, so at least that level you should know. So none of you have tried creating sales order with the help of GUI.
This is GUI, right? What
No, no,
you're showing right
I mean, sorry, the Fury. With the Fury, none of you tried creating sales order or anything.
now? No, no, no. If you could show us that, it would help.
Okay,
Like,
so that's
we're not sure.
okay. Then let me show me once. See how it works in Fury. No, Fury needs additional access. Okay, it doesn't mean that if you can access this UI, so you will always be able to access this Fury as well. No, sometimes you will be only given the access of UI2 slash FLP. But to access Fury, you will need additional access as well. Okay. So you see, when I came to Fury again, it is asking my ID password. I can give the same ID password. It will work. Just give me 1 second. See, I must have shown you this at least this screen. So when you log into Fury, this will be your home screen. Okay, here you can see all your the ID detail where you have logged in with the detail and all. And this we call something you can say as a tab. And each tile is nothing but your apps. Okay, so you see recently added apps, my apps. Okay, here you can create some kind of what you call some sort of customization that whichever app you access frequently that you can add it to my favorite and all. But if you don't remember, let's say we are trying to create sales order. Okay, so here you don't type T code. If you type T code, it will not give anything. Maybe let me try. In GUI, you need T code to work, but in Fury, you need the app name. Okay, and app names are not straightforward. Sometimes the app name will be a bit tricky one, but at least you should remember few apps. As I said, for sales order, few for delivery, for invoice. Okay, so luckily you see, if I type VA01, it came, but the app name is create sales order. Okay, and if you see, this is for return order. Okay, create customer return without reference. So it is actually create customer return order without reference. Okay, both are kind of you can say same order only. Both we call it as an order document. So you see, T code is same for both VA01, but you see in Fury we have different apps name for both. For return order we have a different app. For sales order we have a different app. So sometimes maybe you don't have the access of what do you call for this style, so you can only create sales order. But in GUI, you use only VA01 to create normal order as well as return order. Okay. So let me create one sales order with Fury. And let's say, as I said, let's say you don't remember. Okay, let's say then what you will type? You can type maybe the similar kind of word you can type. Let's say sales order if you type. So you will see all the one extra is there. So you see, these many apps are related to sales order, open items, due line for due for delivery, back order. But I don't see anything related to create. So let us try to then you need to type something like this. Okay, create. Since this we know create sales order, but I'm just trying to show you how it works. I mean, in general, let's say for delivery we don't know. So how you will search? You need to type the similar word, then you will find something. Now you see create sales order we get. And see, this is create sales order again, but it is VA01. What is the difference between these two? If I click in this one, you see where it will take me. You see, it has taken me to the same kind of screen which I see in GUI. If I go to GUI, let me open that existing order as well. We are about to close this customer master, so let's spend some time in Fiori as well because this is also something which you should know. And let's say I'm trying to create a sales order in GUI. So what you will do, you will type the T code BA01. You see the similar screen it has taken me, correct? But
Yes.
if I go and let's try again create sales order, and if I click without BA01, you see the view, I mean, the view will be different. It's kind of, you can say, theme will be different. The fields will always anyway they will be same. It will always be same, like the sales order type, the sales area, okay, the sold to party, all those information anyway you have to give, whether you create with the GUI or you create with Fury. You see, this is pure Fury scheme. You see the sales order type. Now you see the look and feel is different. But anyway, it is asking me the same field, sales order type, sales area. So what we are going to put, let's go to header, over 1010 1000. Okay, if I give over, at least one or two order you should try creating. Okay, at least till now we are able to create order. So I would suggest you to at least create few order so that you also, you see I have typed small or, it has not taken, it says value doesn't exist. So what is the value? Or, caps or, and then you need to select it also. Okay, you select it. You see the difference. This is completely Fury. This is how the Fury scheme will look like. Sometimes when you will say that, okay, I have worked with the Fury, there is nothing to do in Fury. Basically, the functional consultant will not do anything. Okay, as I said, it's completely for end user, and it's nothing, just a theme or a web-based access. You see, now I'm using via Edge. You see, this is an Edge browser, right? And I can access it. So let's say I'm having a tablet. From that tablet itself, if I copy paste this URL, I can access SAP. So I don't need this GUI software, right? I don't need this because anyway this GUI, where it will work in laptops and desktop computers only. But browser will work anywhere, in my mobile, in my tab, anywhere it will work, right?
Yeah.
So that's
Deepak, if we have to do configuration,
hmm.
SIMG, we can't do it on web, right?
No, Fury we can't do. Fury you
Yeah.
can do. How you will be doing? But again, as I said, when we let me go again here. As I said, Fury can be accessed completely on a Fury theme, or you can use
Okay.
the traditional method also. Okay, let me show you that.
I mean, I just had the doubt, like if you can do configuration part,
No, configuration if you
it
do,
would
again
be
you will be landing in the same page. That's what
limited, right?
I'll show you that. Wait,
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
let me go to home screen. Some app is there for that. I don't remember the app, but let me show you. See, this is why I don't like Fury. Okay, it's not only for this server. This happens for everywhere, wherever we use Fury. It always hangs up, and this wait, kill pages, all these things always come up. So I always feel that Fury is always slow. So I don't. I never use, actually. To be honest, I never use it. Even if I have Fury access, I always prefer the GUI method only. Okay, let's cancel it. Let me go to for same screen only. Create sales order. You see, in GUI, if you type VA01, it will, by this time we were able to enter our data. But see, in Fiori, it is something which is SAP is still developing actually. It's not completely developed. There's continuously improvements also happening in this Fiori. So let's go to this decode method thing. No, not this one. Here you will get the that menu as well. Okay, let me search that. What is that? Uh, there is an app for that. Okay, so if you click on, if you open that app, no, it will again open the.
Launchpad.
No, I don't think Launchpad. Some other name was there. I don't remember. In my system, actually, I had bookmarked that one. Display bookmark.
Implementation guide.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, so now you see you got that menu again. So here you can type again the T code and everything. Let's say I'm going for VOV for order type. You see, even though I'm in the Fury, for configuration again I need to go to back to my old screen only. How we used to do in GUI method. So configuration we don't do in Fury, okay? But if you don't have, if you have this access, I mean the T code method, you can if you can go to the T code method, then you can use it. Okay,
Basically, this is like using GUI but in browser, right?
but in browser
Like,
exactly.
yeah.
So
Okay.
eventually you are using GUI method. So why you will go here? You can go directly to GUI and then you can do config, right? So configuration generally
Yes.
we don't prefer this one. Okay. In some
But
consultancy or same
in
organization. Yeah.
in cases if you don't have access to GUI,
Then
like
you
if you're
can, but
using,
as a consultant, you will always have the access of GUI. Okay. Fury, as I
okay,
said, is something for the user.
okay, okay,
So if you are working anywhere as a consultant, support consultant, senior consultant, so you will always
hmm,
be given the access of this GUI first. This
okay,
is additional.
got
If
it.
it is there, it's fine. If it is not there, then
Yeah.
also you don't need it because anyway, all the things which you are going to do or which you are supposed to do, you will be able to do in your GUI itself. But you see, so in GUI we don't have the access. I mean, we don't have the privilege to access Fury. But in Fury we have both the options. Either we can go completely with the Fury look and feel, or you can go with the GUI look and feel. Also, you can go. You see all those options: display, edit, all those things will come. If you don't click anywhere, the same options you will get. But if you see the look and feel is slightly different. You see now the blanks are coming like this. If you go to GUI, let me go to GUI method and let me open the same T code. The fields will
We
anyway the same. Even if you use GUI in Fury, the look and feel will always be same only. But you see the fields are similar. But you see the theme sitting. So you see the theme is different. So you see like this. Okay, so don't get confused. Anyway, let's try go back and let's try to create. So as I said, we will give this sales area and order type. We'll click on continue.
And we can use in any device, no? This
Any device, yeah.
Fury.
Even if you copy this in your mobile also, you will be able to access, but it's not that convenient to use it. So no, don't use it. Okay, now you see it's asking the feel. As I said, the look and feel is different, but you see the basic data whichever it is asking is same. It's asking for sold to party. So what was our sold to party? Let's take this number, right? This was our sold to party. Mhm. Let's press enter. Okay. Now it says basic data, advanced data, item pricing, but in GUI you have a different look and feel. But the field, as I said, the fields will anyway same. It's not like that in GUI it will ask few additional field and in Fury it will not ask those fields. Whichever is mandatory here, the same will be applicable there as well. Okay. So given this, we have given the sold to party, requested delivery rate, shipping condition, and everything. It came. Let's go down. What else we have? So you see, we are in the general tab, general information. What will happen when sometimes if you say that okay, I've used Fury, so maybe the interviewer may ask you, okay, tell me when you go to this Fury app for sales order, and when you give sales order, how the screen looks like. So if you tell this much also, na, there are 4 or 5 tabs coming. One for general information where we give the sold to party and the encode terms and the shipping condition, pricing date, okay, customer group, all those things we give. The partner function we can see in the general tab itself. Then in the item we will be entering the material. If you see now we go to item, it says product. Because if this much also if you tell, then the people, the interviewer understand that okay, you have used it at least once or twice, have you have used it. Okay. Now let's put it our materials. Our material was PG12. So or that F4 option you see, this we call it F4 search. This double square. So that was there in the GUI method also. Here also it will have. If you click here, you can search all your materials here. Okay. Sometimes you let's say you remember the description of that product, because in real world the end user they don't remember the T code. I mean the remember the code actually. So they remember the description. So they try to search via description. Let me go to the material which we were using. That was TG12. Okay, TG12. Now it says requested quantity. If you remember, we are there also we were supposed to give this requested quantity. Let me put some two. When you press enter, system checks the availability, everything. Now it give me this warning as well that pricing error. Okay, because it has taken that plant, right? So where I can find that plant? Let me see. Here we don't have plant. Please let me know once you are able to see plant. Where I said I also don't use this Fiori that much. So somewhere the plant must be there. Go to pricing.
In general information only plant will come, I guess.
It was there. Let's see. Uh, Document pricing shipping condition no. Advance date. Pricing date. No.
Hmm.
It is okay.
Show more. If you can show more, then I
Let's
guess
see.
it will show. No,
Here also we
it's
don't
not.
have. Here also we don't have the plant, right? But somewhere it must be there. We need to find out. Wait. Maybe in the item itself. Let's see. See, in Fury, you will always find this option somewhere, okay, in menu listing. So what you do, you see there are a few columns appearing here, right? Like customer material item category. And but there are some other additional fields also which system has not shown here. So you can always go here and you can get those fields here, okay? Maybe the plant must be here. You see the plant is here.
Hmm.
If you click and then if you press OK, the system will add that plant. Here you see.
Yeah.
So this was the problem why this message is coming, right? Because we have maintained that customer material info record if you remember last time. So because of there, the system has taken the same plant 1710. I think our plant was 1010, I think. You see, it has
Yes.
gone. Okay. Like we see, like we in GUI we see this incompleteness, right? Whether every this is customer reference, so somewhere we must enter this customer info, this customer we see. Let's say Fury.
Hmm.
Okay. Now if I check the incompleteness, so it says, you see, in GUI when we were entering, it was saying like document is complete. Now it says the incompletion run has checked, all necessary data has been provided. So now we can save it. Okay. So here we have this button called create. Let's create on click on create.
This will also sync into GUI, right?
Right,
If we
correct.
are creating.
Same only, but it's just a different link. You see,
Okay.
5651. Okay, 5651. If I go to GUI, if I open that order, you can always see it. Because anyway, system is same, right? You are just using a different theme. That's it. You see all the information that we entered Fiori, right? This material, two pieces, everything you can.
Yeah, got it, got it.
Okay, no?
Yeah,
You see, even
yeah.
in the ID, everything it will show. The ID which we use to log in, you can use the same ID. I believe that the ID which you people have been provided that should also have the access of Fury. Okay,
Okay.
you can try at this order. You can try when we will be creating. I think delivery also you can create. Let's see whether we can create delivery here as well. So this order is created. See here also you can see the order 5651. But as I said, it's completely a Fury theme. Now related apps. So when
It's
you
there on top only, create delivery next to edit. Here in the options.
where
Not the drop down, but next to edit. Yeah. The blue one.
okay create delivery. Okay. See, this is how Fury is useful to end user. You see, this what you will do next, you will create delivery. So that option automatically comes here itself. And you see in the related app. So all the apps which are related to your sales order, you see there are so many apps. Billing plan, you want to change the sales order. Okay. Wherever you see this T code, that means if you click here, it will take you to the GUI theme. You will be still be in the edge only browser only Fury itself, but the look and feel will be changing to your GUI theme. Okay. You see return order. So wherever, as I said, all the related items you can see here. And okay, let's try to create delivery first, then I will show you the other apps. If I click here, create delivery, it asks me shipping point. What was our shipping point? Let me go back to our order. Shipping point, let's go back. If you go to item, shipping point is 1010. That you need to give it here. Okay, let's not use this because this is again a GUI theme. Let's try to create with the Fury theme. One second. Let's go back to home again. Now let's search. Even I don't remember the get, get outbound. I believe something related to outbound. It must be there. So you see what we are trying to create. We are trying to create delivery, but here also you see this is also create delivery, but uh, with order reference, and there is another called without order reference. So there are two options you see. Okay. Sometimes in real world what happens, let's say you are trying to give your product for testing or for demo purpose. So that's not actual sale, right? When you go to some shop, maybe or let's go to some sweet shop or something. So sometimes the shopkeepers gives you something to test, right? So that's not actually sale happening. So for that purpose, sometimes we create outbound delivery without order reference. So that's for free of charge you can say, or demo or testing kind of scenario. We use this process where we create delivery without sales order. Okay, sometimes in interview this is also being asked that what is outbound delivery without reference. So you need to tell them where the sales order is not required. Let's say, as I said, the demo for some testing purpose, or let's say customer has you sold one thing to one customer, right? And let's say something went wrong and the customer asks, boss, this material got damaged during the transit or something, so you need to send me again the same material. Let's say the fault is from our side only, from the company side. So then what you will do, you will create again a delivery, but that delivery is not a fresh sale, right? So that is something, sale has already happened and you are just trying to, what do you call, adjust that or to that thing, right? Which happened during the malfunctioning during the transition. So you will create outbound delivery without reference. That will be free of charge. You will not charge the customer in that case, and you can deliver the goods. Okay. But as of now, what we are trying to do, we are trying to create delivery with order. So we will create on with order reference. Okay. Let's click here. again. It is taking me the same. I don't know. I never use this outbound delivery app, to be very honest. So I don't know. Maybe this is the only app which is being used. Let's give it anyway. Wait, 010. What was the sales order? 5651. Click continue. It says blocked for this one. Let's try to release. As I said, this went for order block. I mean the grade block. You can see not approved. It is blocked. Let's release it. What is the take code to release this order? Anyone? Last class we released few order, right? What was the T code?
Order, right?
Yeah.
VA01.
No. To release that, this order got grade block, right? Why order is blocked for delivery as a result of credit check. So where we release this credit check thing?
Just a second.
Last
For
time we
release.
released, no? 2-3 orders we released.
I think ME28.
No.
Okay.
I saw one, right? I think 2-3 times I released that order which was blocked for delivery. None of you remember? VKM4 something we used last time, right?
VKM3.
3 and 5 is in ECC. Let me show you. I go to
For yes, for now you told 4, right?
Yeah, so let's go to VKM3. It is working, but in interview you don't say that VKM3 is in there in S4HANA, okay?
Okay.
You always say VKM5. Oh, sorry, VKM4. Okay, let's go to VKM5 as well. VKM5. So see, VKM5 is not, for this VKM5, it completely says that it cannot be executed. Okay, so always say VKM4, not say VKM3 and 5 now. So this you don't remember. Last time we released few orders, right? So
Yeah, Deepak, you released. I noted in notebook also. Forget it.
not for this is very. I said no. This is a very important interview question that your sales order is blocked for delivery and for grade check and but for some reason you want to deliver it. So what you can do? So then you can tell no. We can release the deliver order for time being manually or forcefully. So that we are trying to do. We will release it. You select here. See, maybe I may be fast for you people. So if you're fast, you tell me so that I'll slow down my speed. Okay, but if you're not getting and if you're not recalling last class also, then it's very difficult. You will forget it. Last class if you don't remember, then it's difficult. When you will face the real interview. Okay, I think we have spent some good time on this. You see, now this order is released. Now if I open the order again, so it was blocked now. Let me open again. Or let me open another window so that you see the difference. As I said, until unless I go back and press slash and VA03, the status will not change automatically. So what I'm trying to do, I'm opening another order, I mean another screen. So what will happen? This screen will having the what you call the updated change. This screen I can see the updated change here. If you go to status, you see the difference. Earlier it was not approved, now it is released. Earlier it was under block status, now it is not blocked. Okay. So like this, you can see the changes also. Let's say you have done some changes and you want to see what was earlier and what is changed now. So you can also do the same thing. You can keep the screen as it is. You can open other screen and then you can see. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to our Fiori again. Let's see. You see, it has taken me, but the see the screen is almost more or less same. Let's try to do picking here. Picked quantity 2. Okay, let's try to do post good issue. Okay, so see what I did. I did the picking and I did the post good issue. Okay, now if I go to my order in GUI, I'll go to GUI so that it will be easier for you to understand. Now let's go back. And now if I click on document flow, so you see, we created the delivery in Fiori. I did the picking. When I press that to quantity and press enter, so that is nothing but you call it as a picking. And we have done the goods issue. These all things we will discuss when we will discuss the sales order delivery thing. But as of now, you need to understand this as well because I think we have already covered 10 classes, so this much you should understand. Okay, this is our document flow, sales order, delivery, picking, and we have done the post good issue. Okay, you can directly select any of the document and you can click on display document. It will directly open that document. You see, this is your delivery document. Where we did the picking, we did the picking here. When you copy the same quantity here, then you say picking is done. Okay, here also if you see picking a status, this all you should check. Okay, when you don't do this picked quantity, what is the status? When you put 2 here and then you save it, what is the status here? Okay, this all you should check. So you see, we are able to create delivery and we are able to do PGI. So you should also try to create few order and few delivery in both the ways, in Fiori as well as in GUI. Okay, and as I said, each document having their own status. Like in order, we had that status tab, right, where we were able to check what is the status, whether that's create block or not. So here also in delivery we have that status kind of stuff here. So you see all those things you can see. You see, we have what we have done. We have completed the goods movement. We have done the PGI, means the goods has already left the plant. So you see, if you see what the C says, completely processed means goods movement we have completed. Correct. Picking also completed. But you see, this is A, and okay, let me show you what is this. We have not created invoice. What we did, we created order, we created delivery, we did the PGI. But invoice we have not made. So if you click here and see what is that A means, it is not yet processed. Why? Because we have not done anything related to billing. So this is why it is under A status. Okay. A status you will see at two places, one at a header level, okay, and one at the item level. Let me go back, or let me go back to display delivery again. Here also, no, here we don't have status. If in order, if you go, let me go to order 303. So as I said, the status will be at two places, one at a header level. You see, we are at the header status, and as well as there will be a status at the item level as well. You see, sometimes it could happen that okay, the first order in the order we have 3-line item or 2-line item, and for 1-line item there is no problem, but for other line item there is a problem. So those all changes you can see here. What is the status of second line? Okay, those things you can check. Any confusion so far? What we did so far as overall process as well? We created order, we delivery, picking, then PGI. Any confusion? Anyone?
No, no.
Okay, let's try to do billing as well. Okay, let me open the this document first. So as I said, this is your goods issue. GD means goods issue, or you can say PGI document. Okay. So as I said, from here also you can open, you click here, you click on display, it will open the document. What is this PGI document? It's nothing but your material document. Where it will open, you see it's a Migo screen, correct? And you see the movement time. If you remember last time I shown you, let me go back again to order. Let me show you again. The sales order, if you go to schedule line and if you go to procurement, you see 601 movement type it was supposed to take, and same it has taken. If you go to Migo document, you see it has taken the 601. Okay, and in this Migo also, whatever you see here in this line, okay, the same data is entered here itself. You see the material. So we entered here, it came here. You can enter here as well. When we if you remember when we uploaded the initial stock, so we entered everything here. You see movement type 601, 601. So basically this is nothing. Whatever you enter here, it will come here. Or if you enter here, it will come here as well. Okay, both are same. So here you have individual detail you have, or let's say when you want to enter multiple line item at once, okay, because in real world this entry will not be done one by one, okay, these people will have 100 of material and 100 of quantities that they need to upload in Migo for initial upload. So what they do, they copy paste here directly, okay, they don't want to go with this one by one they will enter material and then you will go to next. No, they don't do that. Or let me show you so that you will also understand, because in MB1C that option was there. So what we are trying to do, let me try to show you again the initial upload thing. So good receipt, other 561 is the movement time. Okay, let's go to material. Why? Okay, now you see I can copy paste multiple items here again. I mean in one screen itself I can enter, but if I go to this item detail screen, this we call it item detail screen. So here I can only enter one material. So sometimes user may get what you call irritated why I have to enter again one by one. So you can say that okay, you can here you can what you call copy paste 10 or 20 items at once. Okay, let's go back. Since we have created the delivery this PGI, let's try to do invoice. Okay, we are trying to do billing with respect to delivery. Okay, the T code for invoice is BF01, or let me go to Fiori only. From Fiori only we will do this invoice. So now what we are trying to do, we are trying to create billing. So let's try to see what is the app name for billing. You see create billing document, BF01. So again both same, but this is GUI screen, this is Fiori screen. Let's go here. And whatever we do, you practice it. As I said, SAP is all about remembering. If you don't practice, it's very easy to forget. Okay, you will forget very easily. So now you see, it says me the list actually here, that billing due list. What was our delivery number? Our delivery was 5182. You see, this is at first. Since this is recent, we created 9th of March. You see, these all deliveries are pending or order. See, as I said, order is created, delivery is created. Okay. Sometimes we directly create invoice with respect to order. Sometimes we create delivery. So that's why you see both the document here. You see 8 series document, those all are delivery. You see 5 series number, those all are order. Now you tell me where you will use order related billing and where you will use delivery related billing. Anyone? I think I've told you this thing multiple times. Just give me one simple example where you will use this order related billing and where you will go for delivery related billing. This is also being asked in many of the interview. Okay, you tell me the difference. In which case you will go. So tell me any simple example. That's fine. You do not need to go to technical stuff and all. Tell me a simple example. Anyone? At least you try. No one?
I think no. I
You
think
know, sorry, I didn't get your questions. My internet was bad.
Okay, what I'm saying
Uh,
in SAP, forget about SAP. Think normally itself. You have order, you have delivery, okay, and invoice or billing can be made either by taking a reference of order or by taking a reference of delivery. So in real world, when you will create invoice with respect to order and when you will create a billing with respect to delivery, what is the primary difference?
Primary difference.
First, tell me when you will create delivery. When I say we are talking about the billing with respect to delivery, so first you need to have delivery. Tell me
invoice.
when do you need delivery document?
Invoice.
No, when in which scenario you will need this delivery document?
Basically, once the sales order is confirmed,
Hmm.
and after that, when like the, I mean, in terms of for the end user, whoever is doing the packing and things, for them for the reference, as the sales order is confirmed, the
Okay.
delivery document is required. I feel.
Okay. Somehow correct, but not exactly. You people are missing very basic stuff. Okay, let me give you one example.
Okay.
Let's say Vishal and Manoj both went to a what do you call a appliance shop. Okay. Manoj said to the shopkeeper that boss, I have already have an AC in my home that needs servicing. Okay. So what Manoj has asked, what Manoj has purchased, what sales order Manoj is for Manoj it will be required AC servicing, correct? Let's say Vishal,
Yeah.
I want to buy AC itself. I don't have AC in my home. I will buy it right away. You deliver it to my home. So when for which I mean now does Manoj require the delivery document or Vishal requires delivery document here?
Vishal.
Why Manoj don't require this delivery?
Because for him delivery is also already done, and he just requests the document is already there with
No,
him.
let's say he has already purchased. Let's say AC has purchased long back for some other company.
Correct.
So the basic difference, you see, Manoj is asking for service,
Yeah.
right? He is not asking any goods to be delivered physically.
Yeah.
That's the basic difference. But what Vishal requires an actual goods, a tangible goods to be delivered. What Manoj is buying, Manoj is purchasing services. So for services,
Okay.
why you will need delivery?
Okay.
Not required, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AC person
Not.
will come to Manoj house and they can repair and they can go. That's it. Why you need truck for that? When I say delivery, you always think in this perspective. Do we need truck for Manoj order? No. AC
No.
servicing person will come maybe on bike, on metro, anytime, and he can just service and then he can go. He can go by on his foot as well. Correct. If the shop is
Yeah.
nearby, he can come by foot as well, right? But for Vishal, there is a physical goods that has to be delivered. That AC is supposed to be delivered. That what Vishal has ordered. So for Vishal, we definitely need delivery document. But for Manoj, we don't need.
Okay. Got it.
Understood this basic thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, for all service related order, service order, we don't need delivery document. So directly we can create order and you can bill it. That's it. But for Vishal, order will be placed, AC will be loaded, truck will come to Vishal house, they will do unloading, picking, packing, loading, unloading, everything will happen. Then only the invoicing will be done, and then only you say, okay, delivery is complete or billing is complete. Okay. So if someone
Yeah.
asks you in which scenario we go for order related billing, so you need to tell for all service related stuff or service related order, we need order related billing. And wherever there is a physical goods movement happening or is supposed to happen, then we go for delivery
Delivery.
billing. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's a very basic difference. This you need to, you got few points clear. Look at the picking, packing, but what is the basic difference? Then the difference of that goods which is supposed to be delivered. If it's a tangible good, delivery is required. If it's a non-tangible good, we don't need delivery. You know why we will need delivery? We can simply create in the order and we can invoice it. Okay. In our case, our, let's say this is a, we can create a delivery. Let's assume our material is something which we call as a physical good. And in SAP, what will happen? I don't know, maybe whether you people may get confused on this. Let's say TG12 is a tangible good. Let's say this is AC, which Vishal has purchased. Okay. When Manoj sales order will be created, that will be service order. He needs AC servicing. So for that also there will be a metal code. Okay, so don't get confused. Don't think, okay, since that not non-tangible, so there will not be a good metal code. Metal code is anywhere required. So that metal code, what it will say? Let's say TG13, and this different will say AC servicing. Okay, so whether it's a tangible good, non-tangible good, metal code will always be there. Okay, for servicing also we need one metal code. Okay, now let's go back. Let's assume I don't know. Let's say for in real world there will be so many documents. I don't remember this one. So what I can do, I can just type my number, because anyway I am going to create the invoice. So for which I am going to create the invoice, I will have my delivery number somewhere, right? For that only I am trying to create. So I will copy my delivery number. I will paste it here. Let's click on go. Now you see only number which I inserted here, that only came. You select here. You see this button, create billing. Okay. Let me create. I will not save it. I'll just show you the basic look and feel difference. How it is there in Fiori and how it is in GUI. Fiori is always slow actually. And everywhere I have seen this Fiori is slow only. By the time it opens, let me go to this GUI. So in GUI, you need to go to decode VF01. Okay, here you will be putting your delivery or sales order. That's why you see it says document. It doesn't say outbound delivery document. It says only document. Why? Because invoice can be made with reference to order and with reference to delivery as well. So this is why SAP also uses this term document. He has not mentioned sales order or delivery document. Okay.
And in the SD document category, it will show
Yeah.
what kind of document it
Yeah.
is,
When,
right?
when you enter, it will show. But let's, as of now, I'll show you that. So let's say it came right. It came right. I'll not save it. So you see, we are trying to create invoice with Fury. So if I click on save, it will save. Okay, but I'll not save it. I'll just show you how it will be there in GUI. You see all this detail. You can see the pricing. You see PR0. You see all those tabs. We have item, accounting, process flow, pricing element, taxes. Okay, all those things you can see here. The text items, output items. Okay, let's not save it. Let's cancel it. I'll show you If you create in GUI, how it will look like. So see, billing document is, you see here also, if you see the category, it says delivery. Okay. Now let's go to GUI. Let's copy our delivery. If I go to here, I press this. It has already taken me to the next screen, and if you see, as of now, you see this number is what you call $000. That means in many places you will see this kind of series. What does it mean? Means this number will come when we save it. Okay, because the
It's
invoice,
under process or something, right?
right? It's internal number in, so that is why it
Yeah.
has shown like zero. Even it will be not editable also. You cannot change it also. Okay,
Yeah.
why it is in dollar sign? Because it is not saved yet. We are just into VF01 screen. Okay, you can go to header. You can see all those detail, whether all things are correct or not. If everything looks okay, then you hit on save. Okay, all this pricing, item level pricing, you can all this detail you can check here. Okay, let's try to save it anyway. So you see, billing document is also created. Let's go to billing. 904898. Let us note down somewhere. What was the number? It has 4898.
000488.
Triple zero, no?
Yeah.
Just for reference, I am noting because maybe for some time if you remember. So this is order, this is delivery, this is invoice. Just for a reference, I am noting down because maybe in future if we need this document, we can open it. Okay, let's go back to this. So see, accounting document is also done. So now what we have done so far, from here also you can go to document flow. So you see, this is a complete flow of a sales order, standard flow of a sales order or OTC cycle. OTC means order to cash. Okay, sometimes we call it order to cash, sometimes we call it SD module. Okay, somewhere you will be seeing C2C module. Okay, so sometimes if someone asks what is OTC cycle, you need to say order, delivery. There is obviously there will be PGI and then there is the invoice. This is your accounting entry. And if you see the flow, you see this delivery, outbound delivery is slightly right side of sales order, right? It's not at the same what you call same row or same column. It has slightly shifted. What does it mean? That means delivery is created with reference to order. You see, similarly, invoice is also slightly shifted to delivery. That means this invoice is created with reference to delivery. If this invoice was made with reference to order, no, then it would have came here at this place. It would come. Okay, so how this is how you can read it. So this is a very small thing. Once you go to your system and you create few documents, you will understand. But since we are in this screen, I thought of telling you. Okay, let's me. And also, if you see, there is no PGI document appearing here. You see, I don't see a PGI. Even though I'm in the document flow, I cannot see it. Why? Because PGI is done when we do PGI. After which step we will do PGI?
After delivery, I think
After
so.
delivery, correct. So let us open delivery. Now you see, I'm in the delivery. Now if I click on document flow, I can see the delivery. I mean the goods issue. You see? And see the document for which document flow we are seeing, that is highlighted in some yellow color. So you see the difference. When you go to the document flow by taking a delivery, you see picking also, goods issue also. And here also you see the same pattern. Delivery is made with respect to orders, so that's why it's slightly shifted. But you see, picking and goods issue both are on the same what do you call, same displacement, on the same line. Why? Because these both are done with respect to outbound delivery. So this is why it is slightly shifted to delivery, but these two are on the same place because these two are done for the same delivery. And then you have invoice, and again this is accounting entry. Okay, this entry we call it accounting, as I said. Not cleared, that is not our headache. Okay, if accounting entry is generated, SAP SD consultant part is done. You can say, boss, this is done. Now, how the payment, when the payment come, it will be cleared. But that is done by FI consultant or FI team. We don't bother. Okay. You can note down this number, maybe 5651, and you can try to create your own order to invoice as of now. Okay. How it the other functionality we all will discuss. And I think we are already done for today. There are few fields which were left in the billing tab, but we'll discuss that tomorrow, no problem. I think momentum, I think we discussed. Payment guarantee procedure, I think we discussed. This we are yet to discuss, but we will discuss it tomorrow. Okay, not a problem. Any confusion so far?
No, Deepak.
See, picking is also, it is appearing as a different document, but we in general we don't say picking as a document. Okay, even though you see as a document, separate document here, we don't say it. We say order, delivery, PGI, invoice. For this also we don't say as a separate document in a accounting entry. Okay, and yeah, I think let's not open another topic now. Anyone, any confusion so far?
No, Deepak.